Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 1986, and oh well, at least we tried. That's the only thing I can say about it. But yeah, the Chicago Bears had defeated the Washington Commanders, Redskins, 25-24. Low scoring game right there, meaning that the Bears have now improved to a record of 3-2, while we dropped to 3-3. What a way to close out Week 6. Let's take a look at the stats. Sorry. Caleb Williams had completed 17 of his 29 passes for 252 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaden Daniels completed 19 of his 26 passes for 211 yards, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. D. Swift had 14 carries for 108 yards. Monagai had 5 carries for 19 yards. DJ Moore had 2 carries for 10 yards. Johnson had 1 carry for 6 yards. Ozakis had 1 carry for 4 yards. And Williams, he had 4 carries for -2 yards. Cosby Merritt had 17 carries for 61 yards. Jaden Daniels had 10 carries for 52 yards. Lane had 1 carry for 7 yards. McNichols had 2 carries for 5 yards. And Deebo Samuel Sr. had 1 carry for -1 yard. Swift had 2 receptions for 61 yards, 1 touchdown. Burden III had 4 receptions for 51 yards. DJ Moore had 3 receptions for 42 yards. Odunze had 2 receptions for 32 yards. Mongani had 1 reception for 25 yards. Ozakias had 2 receptions for 24 yards. Loveland had 2 receptions for 11 yards. Kemet had 1 reception for no yards. Moore had 3 receptions for 46 yards, 1 touchdown. Zach Ertz had 6 receptions for 43 yards, 1 touchdown. Lane had 1 reception for 37 yards. McCaffrey had 1 reception for 33 yards, 1 touchdown. McNichols had 3 receptions for 30 yards. Deebo Samuel Sr. had 4 receptions for 15 yards. And Crosby McMarrin had 1 reception for 17 yards. The Bears had 381 total yards to Washington's 329 total yards. The Bears had 336 fast passing yards to Washington's 205 passing yards. The Bears had 145 rushing yards to the Washington's 124 rushing yards. And the Bears had 6.5 yards per play to Washington's 5.5 yards per play. Washington had 22 first downs, while the Bears have 19 first downs. Washington had 3-8 on third down, while the Bears were 3-10 on third down. Washington was 1-1 on fourth down, while the Bears was 0-1 on fourth down. Washington had ran 60 plays, while the Bears ran 59 plays. The Bears allowed 3 sacks, while we allowed 2 sacks. The Bears punted the ball 2 times, while Washington punted the ball 1 time. The Bears racked up 9 penalties that cost them 84 yards, while we racked up 5 penalties that cost us 40 yards. We fumbled and lost the fumble 2 times, while the Bears didn't. We threw an interception where the Bears didn't, and we dominated the time of possession with 31-34 to the Bears 26. So yeah, I forgot. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck on that one. Those turnovers really hurt us, especially that key turnover late in the fourth quarter. Man, that really fucking hurt. That really fucking hurt. And I know a lot of people are gonna be. I know a lot of people were gonna be upset about this. Upset. We didn't upset about this. I mean, it happened, man. And like it's kind of sucked that we lost, but man, sakes alive. Like I said, those turnovers hurt, man. Those turnovers hurt. I think what hurt us is the turnovers and some of the passes that we didn't manage to get. And this was and I know a lot of Washington fans, they're pissed off about this because they were hoping that because they wanted this win so that they could be on top of the NFC East right now, because with Philly losing and the Cowboys losing. But I mean, like I said, I knew that pressure was gonna happen. I really knew that this pressure was going to happen. I knew that this was just too much pressure and everything. And I don't know what... And y'all want me to be angry? I mean, I'm angry, I'm upset, but it wasn't a blowout. We only lost by 1. And Well, like I said, if it wasn't for those fumbles, we would have. If it wasn't for those fumbles, the game would have been a difference there. That I think what happened was that we should have ran. I mean, on that one play, on that one possession when we had the ball, and it was in like a passing formation. In a passing formation, it's like we should have been in the ISO formation. We should have did like a halfback sneak and all that, and also we should have covered the ball right. It was just miscommunication and everything, but I mean, look at the bright side. At least we're 3-3. It could have been worse. Could have been bad. But hey, man, the Bears. I will have to say this. We'll have to bounce back. We'll definitely need to bounce back. We definitely need to bounce back. We need to look at plays. We need to look at this plays. We need to look at the game film. The team needs to look at the game film and see what worked, what didn't work, some stuff to clean up, and that's about it. But as for the Bears, well, all I can say is, hey, congratulations, Bears. You deserve. Hey, man, it was a hard fought game, but at the end of the day, you deserve this win. Yeah. Well, looks like Ben Johnson finally got his revenge. Him, the Bears, and Caleb Williams. So the series against Washington, the Bears in Chicago, 1-1. I'll take that. I did that. But I mean, yeah, it's a painful loss, but what can you do? What can you do? All we can do is just bounce. The only thing we can do is just bounce back and just move on forward, all right? I know a lot of people ain't too happy about it. I know a lot of fans ain't going to be too happy about it, but me, it's like, it was like, wow, man. At least, I mean, if you look at it's a painful loss. Let's keep it a buck. It was a painful loss. It was definitely a painful loss. But I mean, lose by 1 point. But I will say this: at least we didn't get blown out like the Eagles did on Thursday Night Football in Week 6. So, I mean, I'm not even too upset. I mean, I want to be upset, want to be angry, want to be pissed off, want to flip a table. I mean, I could, and I should, but I'm not, because it's like, we only lost by 1 point. This is typical. We only lost by 1 point, and looking at this, we're only 3-3. Can't get any worse than that. All we gotta do is just bounce back. That's all we gotta do. Now the only thing we gotta do is be prepared for next week, because on Sunday, October 19th, which is my birthday weekend, by the way, we'll be facing off against the Dallas Cowboys, and that's going to be a divisional game. So we gotta be ready. We gotta be on our P's and Q's, and we gotta cook, and we gotta do our best job to do better. And but the scary part about the whole situation is that after Dallas, we gotta play another Monday night game, and this time it's against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm a little nervous about the Chiefs, man, because the Chiefs have managed to do a factory set, and now they're balling out. So I will seriously laugh my ass off if we've managed to beat the fucking Chiefs. But before we worry about the Chiefs, we gotta worry about the Cowboys. All right, but other than that, at the end of the day, it was a good game. Wish the game would have won our way, but hey, the better team won. The better team won at the end of the day. That's all that matters. But to Chicago, hey, to Chicago Bears and their fans, good win, y'all. Good win. I always said may the best team win, and well, you're the best team. So I'm not mad. It's just that we didn't manage to execute a game plan, and we let this one slip away. So we'll bounce back. Don't worry, we'll bounce back. We always do. That's the beauty of this team. We always tend to bounce back. So, hey, congratulations for being 3-2. So, there's something. As for us, we're 3-3. I mean, hell, at least we're not the fucking Jets who are 0-6. So, you know, always think of the positives. That's my motto. And that's all I gotta say for right now. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to don't miss our updates, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 007-1986, sign off. Thank you for watching this video. Really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Damn. I mean, even though we lost, that was a hell of a game. That was a damn good game. Very defensive. Very, very defensive. Very, very defensive, man. Very, 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 very defensive. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. Oh, yeah, and the Bills lost, too, so... yeah, that was that. Man, what a rough freak.